Sustainable wealth. 7 brutal disciplines of Jim Rohn to force yourself into before age 40. Are you working yourself to the bone only to end up with an empty wallet in your 30s? The brutal truth is, it's not the economy. It's that you are coddling your own laziness. This video breaks down the 7 most ruthless iron disciplines from the legendary Jim Rohn, specifically engineered for anyone ready to force themselves to flip the script, master their personal finances, and achieve true freedom before it's too late. Don't just watch. Let these warnings wake you up. Subscribe to the channel today so you don't miss out on the journey to completely reinventing your wealth mindset. Here is the complete American English translation of your voiceover script, keeping the intense, hard-hitting, and motivational tone intact for your target audience. Legendary Jim Rohn once said something that woke up millions of people. We must all suffer one of 2 pains: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Discipline weighs ounces, while regret weighs tons. Which weight are you choosing to carry? If you are approaching your 30s or pushing 40 and still wake up every single morning stressing over next month's bills, that is not fate. That is the price of your own self-indulgence. Stop blaming the economy. Stop blaming your company or your boss. You are broke and stuck because you chose a lifestyle that coddles you. You chose to sleep in an extra 30 minutes, you chose to scroll through social media after work, and you chose to spend money you hadn't even earned yet just to buy a fake, flashy image. This video is not for the weak who want comfort and sweet talk. In the next few sections, I am going to expose 7 brutal disciplines from Jim Rohn that will force you to push yourself before you turn 40 to flip the script on your life. And most importantly, at the very end, I will reveal a classic mindset flaw that keeps 99% of employees broke no matter how hard they grind. Do not look away from the screen. Let's face the first discipline: clearing out the illusion of being busy. You work 8 hours, come home exhausted, and tell yourself, I did my best, I deserve to rest. This is just a sweet lie your mind cooks up to justify staying in the exact same place. Jim Rohn once warned, don't mistake movement for achievement. The rocking horse keeps moving, but does not make any progress. Look back at your income over the last 3 years. By what percentage did it actually grow? Is your savings enough to keep your family alive for 6 months if you lose your job tomorrow? If the answer is no, your current busyness is completely worthless. Starting today, make a ruthless list. Which actions directly bring in money? Which ones raise your competitive edge in the market? If an action doesn't help you answer the question, what am I earning from this? Cut it out without mercy. Turn your hours after 6 p.m. into your personal battleground to master high-income skills or study business models. You are not broke because you make too little money. You are broke because you don't know how to manage what you already have. When your income jumps from $1,000 to $2,000 and then $3,000, why is your bank account still empty at the end of the month? It's because of Parkinson's law. Your cost of living automatically rises to meet your income just to feed your temporary ego. Jim Rohn said, if you can't manage $1, you'll never manage $1 million. Money management doesn't start once you are rich. It is the exact tool that makes you rich in the first place. The formula is stupidly simple, but requires absolute ruthlessness with yourself. Pay yourself first. The second your paycheck hits your account, immediately move at least 20% to 30% into an investment fund you cannot touch. Learn to live on the rest and cut out the superficial, overpriced lifestyle habits. So many 9-to-5 workers shut the door on learning the moment they graduate. They think their degree and a few years of job experience are enough. This is a fatal mistake. The world is changing at breakneck speed, and artificial intelligence is locked and loaded to replace your position. If you stop learning, you are falling behind. Jim Rohn emphasized, formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Your value in the marketplace is measured by the difficulty of the problems you can solve. Force yourself to spend at least 1 hour every single day reading about financial mindsets or mastering a new skill like negotiation, marketing, or management. Turn your daily commute into audiobook time. Investing in yourself is the highest yielding investment you can make, and inflation can never touch it. This next part is what most people fear because they don't want to look transactional. But look at the 5 people you spend the most time with every week. Who are they? Are they the ones constantly whining about the boss, shooting down every business opportunity, and dragging you out to drink night after night? If yes, you're the 6th member of that group. Jim Rohn's principle on this is ironclad. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Negative energy is highly contagious. When you hang around lazy people, your own laziness starts to look normal. On the flip side, when you stand in a room full of people hungry for wealth, you will feel ashamed to sit still. Purging your relationships is about protecting your future. Have the guts to cut off pointless hangouts. Actively seek out and build connections with people who are better than you, the ones who will brutally point out the flaws in how you run your life. You sit down to work on a plan, but within 5 minutes, your phone buzzes and you are instantly sucked into a black hole of short-form videos. This lack of focus is a cancer eating away at your productivity, turning you into a half-hearted worker who never hits peak performance. Jim Rohn said, "When you work, work. When you play, play. Don't mix the two." The difference with successful people is that they know how to guard their time from distractions. 1 hour of 100% focused work generates 10 times more value than a whole day of working while playing and scrolling. When you enter your core work hours, kill all phone notifications and close every entertainment tab. Measure your day by actual results, not by the number of hours you spent yawning at your desk. It is so easy for you to keep your promises to your boss or your clients because you are afraid of getting fired. But you constantly break promises to yourself. You promise you'll wake up early tomorrow. You promise you'll start saving this month. You promise you'll finish that business plan over the weekend. But when the time comes, you make excuses to delay it and think, "I'll just do it tomorrow. No one will know anyway." Except your subconscious knows exactly what you did. Jim Rohn taught, every disciplined effort has a multiple reward. Conversely, a lack of discipline in a small thing leads to a collapse in the big things. When you constantly break promises to yourself, you destroy your own self-esteem. If you can't even trust yourself, how can you expect clients to trust you with million-dollar contracts? Start with the smallest tasks and execute them with military precision. If you set your alarm for 5 a.m., your feet hit the floor at 5 a.m. No exceptions, no snooze button. We live in an era of instant gratification. People want to lose weight after 3 days of working out, and they want to get rich after 1 month of business. When they don't see immediate results, they throw in the towel. Remember Jim Rohn's law of nature. You cannot sow in the spring and reap in the summer. Everything takes time to grow. Financial success is the result of small, mundane, boring actions repeated day in and day out with ruthless discipline. Saving money every month is boring. Reading books and researching the market every night is tedious. But these invisible actions, when compounded over years, create a massive compound interest effect that will completely flip your life around. Stop hunting for get-rich-quick secrets and learn to endure the loneliness of the building phase. And now, let me reveal the classic mindset flaw that keeps 99% of people failing. You wait for motivation before you apply discipline. You wait for a beautiful day when you feel energized and inspired to finally start working, saving, or learning. This is exactly why you stay broke. Motivation is a fleeting emotion. It comes and goes like the wind. High achievers don't operate on motivation. They operate on a system of discipline. They take action even when they are exhausted and miserable because they know action breeds results, and results loop back to create sustainable motivation. Stop waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is right now, at this exact moment, while these words are hitting your pride and your hunger for freedom. Shut this video down and take action immediately. Build your budget, delete the brain-rotting apps, and open that book you've been putting off. I have a personal challenge for you. If you are truly determined to force yourself to change your life, leave a comment below with these exact words. I choose ruthless discipline for financial freedom. Writing this is your oath of honor to this community. I will personally read and pin the most committed comments. Don't forget to share this video with the closest friend you want to build wealth with. hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because in the next video, I am going to break down step by step how to build a passive income system from absolute zero, specifically tailored for 9-to-5 workers. Take action today. Your future freedom is waiting. Thank you, and I'll see you at the top.